everybody. Welcome to Astrology and Psychic Readings with Lady D. So I'm your host for this half an hour, Lady D. I hope you've all had a wonderful week ahead. As waking up now in Australia, so for us it's Friday here, and unfortunately we woke up to the news of the tragic news of the Queen passing. So we send our condolences over to the Queen. I'm a bit of a royalist myself, so it is a bit of a sad day and end of an era. But life goes on, and as we're going to see, a lot of duties and a lot of things that they're going to do, and it is a unique moment in history that that we won't see for a long time yet with the Queen anyway. All right. So what's happening up with this week ahead? So two things we're going to talk about this week that's coming up. We do have a full moon in Pisces, which is happening on the 10th of September at 7:59 p.m. That's my time in Sydney. And with this, I was looking up and I was seeing what's this full moon going to bring about. Because sometimes I'm not a person who really gets affected by the moon itself. I'm not a overly emotional person, but a lot of people are, and they do get affected by the moon. The last full moon we had, I did find that to be a bit hectic. But with this one being in Pisces, I feel like it could bring about a lot of emotion. So even someone like myself who's not overly with emotions and show a lot of emotion, that sometimes it may even affect you, because Pisces is full of emotion. They're the last star sign and they're water. So it is full of that emotion. And what I was getting with this full moon and what it can bring, and just with other aspects that's coming into it, and what Pisces is about. It is about compassion. It is about impressionable, receptive, imaginative. It's the dreamer. It can also confusion, delusions. It's like psychic, bit of paranoid, victim energy there, but very much intuitive. So I feel like there's emotions that could be bringing up with this. I feel like on a positive side, this may be a good time to go, I feel like maybe sit out in nature, or just go and sit and talk to spirit or meditate and try to connect to spirit or heighten your abilities. I feel like that's a good time for that with this full moon. On the negative side, I feel like we've got to be careful, maybe be self-indulgent. We might want to feel like we want to escape with what's happening around the world. We might be a bit gullible in, I guess, what someone might be telling us. And it is all the time too to also bring up compassion, but also bring about it can bring about victim mentality with that Pisces energy. But I feel like it's very very important to not sit in that energy when you find yourself going into it, to try and get out of that the best you can, because I feel like it's going to bring about things maybe bubbling up to the surface with this full moon in Pisces. We've also got on the 11th, so the next day after, we have the dreaded Mercury retrograde, which happens around three times a year. And this will be happening in Libra. So with the Mercury, and this is going to be on the 11th to the 1st of October. So with this, it's going to affect relationships, like harmony, partnerships. It's diplomatic, being bit perfection, indecisive. It's compromise. It's also judgment and justice, and it's like adapting to and being. Librans are very nice people. They like to do everything for other people. They're like people pleasers, but there's a thing with them about the justice and relationships, like partnerships. So with Mercury in being retrograde, now it's our mind, it's the communication. Things in this area may not go according to plan. You may feel like conflicts may arise with people. Relationships may not be as smooth running with this, and even like justice. So there could be thing about with government or even laws maybe winding back, because it's also about going backwards or things just not working out. And as we always say, when the Mercury is going retrograde, is to be careful of buying big purchases as well as signing contracts and starting new things to make sure that everything is in its place, or try and leave it till after the retrograde when things are going to run a bit more smoothly, because you'll find that there will be a bit of a hiccups, and even that Mercury's being going in that shadow. I even found something happened to me this week, and I can't remember what it was, but it was something, and it was like didn't work out. And it was just, yeah, that Mercury going into shadow there. So what's coming up with this week? And I was also feeling like when I was meditating last night, I just feel like you may feel like things may be going the wrong way or being a bit chaotic coming up. Making sure that you've got other plans in place. So if plan A doesn't work, make sure you've got backup plans, plan B, C, and D. I feel like confusion may set in, so you may be confused about certain things, or things may not seem real or not right. And it could also be about I feel like also this week it is going to be about being bold, daring as well. There is something about trying to be in that confident state and moving forward in how you want to do, but making some bold moves. I feel like some relationships that could make or break with this Mercury retrograde can definitely be a bit turbulent times. And I feel like, I do feel like also with this full moon, it's about setting intentions, making new plans, try to I just feel like it's going to be trying to move forward. Some people feel like they won't be able to, but I do feel like it's time to really start putting things in place. And I feel like you might be getting to this, especially with this full moon, where we could feel a bit trapped, but it's in our own minds, our own psyche about ourselves. And again, it's like the victim mentality, but it's like we're sort of trapping ourselves in our own reality or our own mind. And I also feel like some sort of deals around the world, we may see deals that people make, countries make, it may not go according to plan, or something may happen with that too. So let's take a caller. So we've got here, it's Sabrina in she's Orlando, Canada. So hello, how are you
Hi.
today? Hi,
Good.
how
How are
can I
you?
help you? I'm good. How can I help
Um,
you?
I would like to know about my love life. I'm a bit confused in my love life.
Okay. Is it that you've got someone there, but you're technically single? Looks like I can see someone around you, but I keep on getting single.
Yeah, so there is someone around, and we've been seeing each other for a few months, but he's distant.
Mm-hmm.
He came,
Okay,
yeah. So I don't know if I
okay, let me
should
see.
still
I
pursue.
can't.
Should I?
No, I feel like this person is. There's something about commitment with them, so I feel like they're maybe not committed. Um, I do see him on the phone. So did you guys have a lot of like back and forth on the phone? Did you meet through an app? Because I do see him on the phone a lot.
Yes, yes, through an app, and
Yeah.
we do talk. We're talking all night on the phone.
It's okay. So I feel like I see yo. Whenever I see yo-yo, I feel like that means they're up and down a little bit with this. Okay, this guy, I just feel like this guy, he's open. I just feel like he's maybe not exclusive, like to you. I feel like he may be looking at other options, what he has, and there is a bit of leading you on. I feel like he does want to have fun, but you're looking for that grounding relationship that you're wanting to go forward in. You're wanting to be with someone who's like you, not someone who's like wasting your time. And
Yeah.
I just feel like,
Because my past relationship, 6 years ago, I was in a really bad relationship. So for the past 6 years, I've been working on myself and removing the bricks off that huge wall that I used to have. So this is like really, he's like the first one that I'm like interested in. But I'm having, I feel like he's got a huge wall. I'm having a hard time removing his bricks, and and getting him to talk and getting him to communicate. So I don't know if
Yeah,
I
I
should.
don't feel.
I feel like, am I wasting my time here, or am I like continue helping him?
Look,
Like
he, yeah, he look. I feel like. Look, I feel like you are going to have your happy ever after. So I do feel like you will meet someone and you will get everything that you want. I do feel like that too. But I also feel like this is also a part of maybe like a life lesson or an obstacle that's coming in for you. I feel like that this like it's like you're on a quest with love and relationships. I do feel like this person, they're um there's something about bored with them. It's not you, it's with them because this person, their intentions is not the same as your intentions. I feel like they may talk to you when they want something from you or more, but I feel like that they've got other options that they're kind of like playing the field is what I see with them. But I do
yeah,
feel like that there's also temptation with them too. Um, but I feel like so you're in Canada. Okay. Wow. Are you in the like country region at all
the
in
country
Canada? Or
region.
you
No,
like no, you're like
I'm near
for some
Toronto.
okay. I'm not sure. My geography skills aren't that great. But like I do see and I don't know, because what I'm seeing with you, I see a man who's like got the whole cowboy um like he's wearing like the like a flannel shirt, the jeans, the boots, the hat. So I see like a cowboy sort of guy coming in for you. And I know that sounds weird and it sounds funny, so I asked if you were part of a country at all, because just to me, it's like it's so random and so weird. But
Yeah,
I feel like this person, where will you meet him? I feel like it's got some sort of bar. So I feel like you'll meet them in some sort of bar. I do see like a jukebox there. So I just feel like it's some sort of bar. So I don't know how this is going to come about. But the current guy that you're seeing, I kind of feel like he is kind of wasting your time because he's really trying to
yeah,
drag you along. But it's also kind of like he just wants to, I feel like he kind of wants to have fun. Like you just have different, what you want is different and it's not coming
yeah.
together. And he's trying to juggle things around, and this has caused you to sort of like do a lot of you've done a lot of work on yourself, but it's going to cause you to do a lot more because I feel like it's causing a lot of things to come up with you. But you just need to remember that I don't feel like it's you, it's more them wasting your time. But I do see happiness with you, but for some reason I keep on seeing this man dressed up as a cowboy, so which is so odd.
Is
But
there a
this man,
name?
I feel like that I'm not good with names. So in reality, I'm not great with names. So if I'm gonna read, I sometimes I do get names. I mean I am getting like an A name, like an Aaron, but don't take that as gospel because as I said, sometimes with names, I don't get them. But anything I can get like an
Okay.
Aaron or an A kind of name. But I just feel like this man, I do feel like he'll have brown hair and they'll be short back and sides and he'll be clean shaven. I do feel like he's going to be nice looking. He'll be very like gentlemanly. So he's very much like a gentleman. He will treat you right, and he's looking for one like a partner. He's not there to muck around. He's looking for someone, and I feel like you're out having fun, and I don't know, you see him, but it's just so random that I'm seeing this. This is weird. Um, but I
Do you
feel like
know
with it, just don't.
when I'll meet him?
When you gonna meet this person? When you gonna meet this person? It could be like it could be this year. I feel more perhaps maybe next year. Um, could be I don't know. It could be November. I'm not really getting a proper timeline for this, but I feel like
Yeah.
more next year. You're really. I feel like you're really wanting that love to come in, and you're open. You're ready. And you're open to let like love in your heart and to move forward with someone. And sometimes the things that we want the most, I don't get timelines on because people get hooked up on that time. And I know because I do myself with things. But I feel like with you now, you need to relax, and it's like let the universe bring him into your life. You're going to be really surprised when you meet this person because you're not going to expect to meet them where you are. But I am seeing like I don't know if you're going to go on a road trip or it's like I am seeing like the cars, but again, it's like we call them utes here, where it's just like I'm not quite sure what you call them over there, but it's the car that has the trailer on the back. Usually
Okay.
you see tradesmen have these cars. So yeah, don't give up. Just keep on pushing forward. But I feel like let the universe bring them into your life. I feel like with the app, I just feel like there's a lot of men on there that's going to muck you around, and it's there for like for fun, but for a relationship, I feel like with you, it's going to be a different way of meeting them. That's what I
Okay.
feel. Okay. But yeah, even
Amazing.
I just
Thank
put out
you so
there.
much. I really appreciate that because I've been
That's
tormenting
okay.
myself with this one.
That's okay. No worries. Happy, hope it all works out. Okay, so
So
our next caller we've got, sorry. Okay. Next caller we've got here is Cassie, and she's from Utah in USA. Hi, Cassie. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. How can I help you today?
Um, I'm not entirely sure. I think I'm just really looking for guidance, just life guidance, career guidance. I just kind of feel like I'm stuck in a rut.
Okay, let's have a look. What's your star sign by any chance?
I'm sorry, my what?
When your star signs? When was your birthday?
I'm a Libra.
Oh, Libra. Okay. Oh, well, this Mercury retrograde will be in your star sign. Um, so that's gonna cause it can cause, as I said, things may not be like working out, but it's going to probably affect you more than other people because it's in your own star sign. Let me just see what we get for you. Okay, looking at your career, and you're stuck. Okay. I'm going to say, I feel like by the end of November, you've got a helping hand to pull you out of the situation that you feel stuck. But also, you're really trying to find out what you wanting to do or what your next move is because I see you at like a chessboard and you're trying to think about what the next move is. But I don't play chess, but it's like you kind of box yourself in. You kind of, as you say, you're feeling stuck. But I just feel like November, someone's giving you a helping hand and lifting you out of this situation that you're in. I sort of feel like you need to do more. There is something about either like studying or even like sort of short courses, or like even like weekend courses or like we call them community colleges courses here, which is courses that are go for like um a few hours or a few weeks, but one day a week, and it's not a big course that you do. I feel like something like that. 'Cause I feel like leadership roles will help you a little. Stuff about leadership and learning about managing a team is going to be really good and useful for you as well. Let's see, what are you doing? Are you counting you counting your penny or your money, or are you working with money? What do you do for work?
I am in safety.
Safety, like
Safety, yeah. So I'm a safety process specialist.
what's that like that makes so you making sure buildings are safe to work in, like that sort of safety?
Yes.
Okay. But are you counting your finances? Or are you looking at your budget? Because I see you trying to count money or moving money around.
Yeah, we've been kind of struggling with money lately.
Okay. All right. Let's see where you are. Okay. I kind of feel like you're kind of bored with that. I don't know. I just feel like I see boredom with what you're doing. Um, it's it's not like your forever job or dream job, or it's not there. Not great. But at the same time, I do see a step up with your career and business. So whether it be something new or you go step up, I do see some sort of step up. but I feel like there's something about training or learning as well. I also am seeing like ambulance with you, so like, I don't know if you'd be interested in working um as a paramedic or an ambulance officer, um, or someone around you in that field. I'm not sure, but it's like you're waiting to go. But I also feel like a leadership role would be good for you because I feel like it is time for that next step for you to be a leader, to lead a team, and that's going to help you to get unstuck because you won't feel bored, and then to find out where your next move is for your next career goal, a movement that's going to come about. It's kind of like you just fall into work or you fall into places, but it is time to really to think because I don't feel like this is your forever thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, it's like, and you've been feeling it's a bit worn out too. With this card, you're just feeling a little bit worn out. By July next year, I feel like there is definitely more movement in your work, and I feel like that might be when you start to study or start looking at what else you can do. I do feel like there's a new career path for you. In terms of your budgets, I just get November for that is when you're going to get that helping hand or that more money. But I just feel like that you're waiting, a leadership role is waiting for you to come out. I also feel like you will have enough money to go. I don't know if you're looking at going on a holiday of some sort. I do feel like that's coming up for you as well, for you and your family too. Okay, and you've got you're married. Do you have a husband and two kids?
Yeah, I have a husband and 3 kids.
Three kids. Okay. Are there two children that are the same? Like either they're close together or they're two boys or two girls?
I have 2 boys and 1 girl. My oldest son is actually away for the weekend, so I only have my 2 kids
Oh,
home right now.
that's okay. Oh, okay. It could be that. It could be that too. There's something else. Those just two were standing up very clearly to me. I'm going to go because I feel like there's could be that with the boy out because I could see one child as you're talking. One of them was out further. Um, It's like the one that's away. I don't know. I feel like one's left out. That could be the one that's away. I just feel like he needs to come back into the fold. But they're also with the family. Like you need to, it's like family unity needs to come back. To come back to forgive like together. I do feel like so where are you guys? You guys are in Utah. I do see your like holidays going and but I feel like you're going to city. I don't feel like I'm not seeing beach. I'm seeing more city with you. So I don't know if it's like New York or I don't know. I just see like you're away, but it's in the city, like like New York. What I'm seeing, but it's a family trip because I'm seeing you going to all different shops that are there. And I feel like also with your family, with the children, I need like security. I can see that you love them very much and you do try your best to divide your time. But I don't know, there's something about bringing back unity within that family unit as well. I do see you and your partner working together to try and to forge through and you do support each other. And I feel like there's a bit of a worry here, but I feel like there will be a bit of frustration with you in trying to sort everything out. But I really feel like coming into even like February next year, things are a bit more easier for you where you can breathe a bit more. But I do feel like there's something like a new career path that will lead up for you. I keep on seeing like paramedic or ambulance for some reason around you. Um, yeah. Do you have any questions?
No, you mentioned something about like unity with my kids. Do you see kind of a separation there? Like they just need more mom?
It was just like I saw one person like out, like the two together and the one out, and that could be you said the one is away at the moment. That it could be that. I just feel like it's like everyone needs to be in the fold, or someone's feeling a bit feeling left like could be left out. I just feel like you're very busy and you're trying to divide your time as between all of them. one of the sons that you have, does he have like not short back and sides hair? Is his hair a little bit longer? One of the sons?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one I'm with. I feel like he's just needing a bit more attention or like a bit more love. Does he play sport as well?
Yes.
'Cause I see we like playing the sport. I don't know, like cheering him on. I know there's something about going on. He just needs a bit more attention that I can see with him. And I feel like you are a very good mum and you do what you can with them. I also feel like there is I think with time with you, you've got limited time, and you are trying to fit that all into place, if that makes sense.
No, it makes perfect sense. It's
Okay.
just a
Oh,
struggle.
great.
So
I know. I keep hearing November, so I really feel like something about November for you. Um, but I really hope I've helped you today, and I hope you have a good day.
okay, thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
That's okay. No worries. Okay,
All right, bye.
everybody. It's okay. So everybody, yeah, we're going into some interesting times, and we've got that full moon and the Mercury retrograde. So we'll see what happens in the week ahead. It's definitely unexpected things happening each week around the world. If you'd like to contact me for a reading, you can on my website, Lady D Psychic Parties, or even my Facebook page, Lady D Psychic Parties, my Instagram and TikTok, which is Lady DS Psychic, and also my YouTube channel, which is Lady D. If you can't find it under that, just look under Danielle Psychic. And I hope you have a good week ahead. And I will see you next week, same time, same place. And bye for now.